All right, Ms. Sumpton, I have some questions to ask you in regard to your experience in math, your capacity with mathematics, and your overall time here at Carroll. So my first question I have for you is, how have you grown as a teacher this year?
I think I've grown as a teacher in the area of content. I transitioned from first grade ELA to fourth grade math, so I had to learn all the different, like standards and TEKS for fourth grade, which is quite different than first grade. And so having to learn that to be able to meet the needs of the students was something that I had to do. So I think I was able to grow in learning just the different practices that were needed for fourth grade students.
Okay. So thinking about how you have grown as a teacher, I want you to think about one goal you have for yourself. It could be in regards to content or just dealing with your students. What was one goal, and can you expound on that for me?
I think one goal I had was to be able to build a good relationship with the students, especially with what we've been having going on in the world. So to be able to reach them first, and then be able to pull them into the lessons and everything. So I think that was the biggest goal that I had, and being able to build a classroom environment that's inviting, and that they want to come to class, and they want to be here and they want to learn. So I think that was my biggest goal.
Okay. Thinking about that goal of relationship building, how has it transitioned to your students in class, in their schoolwork and data? How has that benefited your students?
I think when you build a good classroom environment, it makes the students want to be here, and it makes them more engaged in the lessons. When you have a good relationship, they're able to ask you questions, and they feel comfortable doing so. You're able to ask them questions, and they actually participate, and just to see them want to actively, learn or be a part of, the classroom, and just, engage with you, I think is first done by building a relationship. So I think I was able to do that, and it provided a mutual benefit, because when they're engaging with you, you feel good, you want to, be here as well. And so I think that's very important.
So thinking about the relationship building, have you seen a increase in their scores because of the relationships you have with them now?
I would say so, especially with the on-campus students who are able to come back, because you're able to now, talk to them and see them face to face, so they're more comfortable, and when kids feel comfortable, I think, and just feel good, they do better. And so I think that's very important to establish a good learning environment for students. And so I think in my classroom, I think I have seen like an increase, again, especially with the in-person students, of them, coming to class, wanting to be here, participating, and then doing better, especially with being able to do more like hands-on activities, and able to walk around the classroom and, talk with them, or just stop by their desk and help them if need be, and just, answer any questions that they have. So when they do that and they know your expectations, I feel like they do better and have done better. So
Okay. Thinking about all of those things you just talked about, your goals, relationship building, and how you have grown as a teacher, how can I continue to provide support to you?
I think you've done a good job with that, especially with like providing materials, anything that we need, or answering questions, or whatnot, stopping by the classroom. One thing you've done before is like modeling. So if you could model like small groups, just to make sure I have a good grasp on like how, I guess, a small group looks like for the different groups that I have.
Okay.
So I can make sure I'm differentiating correctly.
Okay. Well, again, thank you, Ms. Sumpton, for answering those questions for me, and I think you're doing an excellent job, and I do see the growth in your students and you as well.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.